Aloha everyone, Ian Finn here. And we have a course coming up on Teachable called Commit to Bliss. And I can't wait to share some amazing techniques, ancient techniques, philosophy discussions, meditations, yoga practices to really make embodied peace a habit. I borrowed from those traditions and tried to see everything from the lens of where we're going in our modern era, where life is getting more busy and more paved and definitely more digital. And as it becomes more digital, we are becoming like human robots in a way where we are not aware of the sensations anymore in our body. We are disconnected and living from the neck up. So I want to give people tools to how we can counter this. And one of the things I do all the time is called adrenal draining. You won't find this in any ancient books. It's just what I have started doing as a way of integrating this knowledge into my own self about the chakras. And we have a lot of like fire in our bellies when we want to accomplish things all the time, when we're always feeling that productivity is the God that we worship. There's a price that our bodies pay for this. And we are constantly switched on, and we reset our phones, and we need to learn to reset our bodies. So adrenal draining is very simple. We'll go right into it. We'll lie on our backs. And what I want you to do is to just allow the front of the body, when you think about it, when you got a lot to do, you have your marching orders, military, got to get somewhere, getting pulled by your forehead. And so time kind of pulls us on that forward linear trajectory and brings us into the front of the body. Our adrenal glands are on top of the kidneys and a little bit to the back of the spine. And you know what the adrenal glands do. There's lots of good functions to them, but it's also where we get so much of our energy from all day. We kind of culturally rely on adrenaline to get us through. And it ends up leaving us a little bit depleted. So in times where I'm working very hard, which is actually very often, I need to take time to do this little technique I call adrenal draining. You ready? We'll do it for about 4 minutes, and I want to invite you to do it every day. You can even skip forward the intro part of the video and just come right to this part every single time. If we did this every afternoon instead of relying on coffee, your body would be much happier, and I actually think you would be more productive because we would be way less scattered. If you do the course, we'll tell you about the gunas and what we call rajasic, full-on energy, and what sattvic energy. And when we're calm and peaceful, we're actually more productive. All right, so on our back, super simple. Now I know we have all different body shapes, so if you can't get your knees into the chest for any reason, then you simply hold the backs of the knees like this, okay? If you can, then go ahead, wrap your arms around the shins like this. I just want to give you one more option. If that hurts your knees for any reason, then go ahead and hold the backs of the knees, or backs of the thighs, and drape the shins over the forearms, comme ça, all right? So take a big breath in and feel the upward lift of that breath. Your chest lifts towards the sky, your pelvis lifts towards the sky. Keep breathing in. And then give yourself a long exhalation. And sink down and back. And this is pretty much what we're doing, but what I want you to do is notice what's on the back of the floor. And when you breathe in, expand the body from your tailbone to your crown. And when you breathe out, let the back side of your body sink down even more. Uncurl the toes. Soften your neck. Relax your eyes. And just enjoy big, full, long breaths. And now the lower rib cage. Can you feel your lower rib cage on the back side? Every time you breathe out, let that drop down, like you're in a hammock. And just enjoy breath. Enjoy breath. It's a big gift. Every breath is a gift, but we don't think of it as a gift. Just feel the miracle of one breath alone. Let it come into the belly, let it come into the back. Let it unwind your hips. Unwind. Become unstuck. More expanded, less contracted. So really finding when you breathe in, there's a full expansion, wide. And when you breathe out, there's a sinking down. Just take a few more breaths. Now, why don't you feel again this lower back area? I just want to give you an image of a child's wind-up toy. Toy soldier, you wind it up. Life has us wound up in this back body where our adrenal glands are, causing burnout. So every time you breathe out now, feel that spring becoming more unwound. Let go of all those marching orders that our mind, our brain sends to the body. And find peace, find ease. Bring your feet down to the floor. We'll finish with a little stretch. Most simple place is with the knees together. Let them go over to the left as your arm reaches out towards the right. If you want more, the knees come up to the chest. If you still want more, straighten your left leg. And take your left hand to the outside of right knee or right foot. When you breathe in, the right hip descends away from right shoulder. And when you breathe out, we let that right shoulder drop down. Do it 3 more times. Full breath. Nourish your organs. Let's come on up to the other side. Knees come to the side, to the right. And it's kind of that simple. You can just do this. Look over to the left. Knees they don't even have to be stacked. Some people, the knees may be up higher. Look left, take a breath in. And feel free to take another deeper variation with a straight leg or not. And still in that lower back where there's that wind-up toy, unwind. Unwind. And every time you breathe out, just let that left ear and left shoulder drop down. And feel the breathing process itself helping to again bring more movement into the belly area, into the organs, more glide, less stickiness. 2 more breaths. And then come on up. Find yourself in seated. Cross your legs. All right, we'll reset for the next part of our day. Or maybe you want to do these at night before bed. But welcome to this peaceful place inside. When we connect to this peaceful place inside, we become amazing healers of our own bodies. We become more wise, and we make choices that are better for us and for the planet. Thank you for doing this Adrenal Draining program from Blissology. I hope to see you in person or in our Commit to Bliss course. Subscribe to this channel.